minutes later, you're about to enter a different world altogether that's not just about laughs, it's about all of the emotions, including death. That's not an emotion. But it does play a part in their show. They're ready to go, so please give a warm welcome to Citizens Watch.
Citizens Watch. We have a lot in store for you tonight. Drama, suspense, secrets. Unfortunately, that's as specific as I can get because this entire show is improvised. It'll never be seen like this again, and you have never seen a show like it prior to tonight. I have some bad news. You're all complicit in a crime, a murder. But don't worry. Don't be so hard on yourselves, because we're going to depend on you to help us solve this murder. Now, in order to get us started, we're going to need the setting for said murder.
Zoo.
Sir.
Second time it does.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Sir, can I get the name of a made-up town? Just make up a name of a town, small town.
Melville.
Melville. Okay. Now, sir, Melville. Who would be the major employer of Melville?
Bushwhackers, tractors.
Bushwhackers, tractors of Melville. And what would you have to see in the town of Melville? What's the landmark you gotta go to?
Pyramid.
The pyramid. Pyramid of Melville. Right, let's see a little bit of the town of Melville.
The pyramid. In the middle of town. It's always been there. No one knows how it got there or who built it.
In the center of the pyramid is a rickety elevator that goes up to the top, the observation deck.
The pyramid is built with a mix of faded concrete and steel. There's no mortar that you can see, but there's a lot of gum stuck around the base.
Engineers have evaluated the 10-story high pyramid and they have found no reason for it to be standing to this point.
The top observation deck of the pyramid is often scattered with beer cans.
All around the base of the pyramid, around the mid-afternoon, there's usually a large conglomeration of food trucks.
Along the highway on the outskirts of town is Bushwhackers, tractors, and there's a big sign that's in green and yellow.
It's a new building, although it was built to look like it was old. So it has artificially yellowed signs and artificially rotting wood on the outside.
There's a giant parking lot with all of the different tractors, red, yellow, green, big, small, all across the parking lot.
Because of the color scheme of the green and yellow sign, it gets mistaken from time to time for another company you might have heard of. So they have added a tagline, Bushwhackers, tougher than deer.
On the other side of town is Melville's Luncheonette.
It's hot pink. it has a bit of a 50s theme, but it was just built in the 50s and it hasn't changed.
Melville's Luncheonette, where it's not pink, is windows. Even if you're driving 70 miles an hour down the highway that it's adjacent to or just walking by, everyone can see in the diner.
The diner has curtains that are always open. They're white with green polka dots. And all the seats in the establishment, all the booths, are that kind of cheap plastic, kind of like a light, sparkly red.
The most prominent feature inside the diner is a giant jukebox, which no longer works, but behind has an MP3 player, which has all of the songs from the jukebox programmed in the player.
They specialize in milkshakes, both for kids and adults.
Now that we've seen a little bit of the town of Melville, let's meet the townsfolk.
Hey, I'm Eddie O'Donnell. I'm a detective in Melville. I got hit by a couple of lawsuits, a little bit of aggravated force, a little bit of, entering without a permit. But you know what? I do good work here, and that's what's important. I also have started gardening.
Detective Sue Abernathy. Born and raised here in Millville, and happy that I'm living the dream with my dream job, head detective.
Barbara Andrews. I'm kind of new here. Lived in the city all my life, and I'm just looking for something new, So I got a job at the Luncheonettes because it was easy.
Hi, I'm Mark Wexler. I'm top performing sales manager at Bushwhackers Tractors. If you can know a thing about tractors, I know it. I know a lot of other stuff too. I grew up here.
My name is Jennifer Smith, and I moved here because of the pyramid. I know a lot about extraterrestrials and otherworldly phenomenon, and if people would just listen to me, they would know that their lives are in grave danger.
My name's Kathy, and if you've ever heard of a chatty Kathy, well, that's me. I know everything that's going on in this town because I like to talk and I like to listen. And I'm also the elevator operator at the pyramid.
Hey, I'm Josh O'Neill. Things didn't go as well for me as they did for my brother, the cop. I'm the black sheep of the family, and I carve stuff out of wood.
Hi, I'm David Andrews. My girlfriend is the chatty one. I generally just like to stay in, but I'm a kindergarten teacher by day.
And I'm Alfie Andrews. I'm David's son, and I work at the at diner part-time. Now we just need the murderer. We're gonna hand each townsperson a number.
David Andrews, kindergarten teacher.
Josh O'Neill, looking for work.
Kathy, pyramid elevator operator.
Jennifer, you need to listen to me.
I'm Mark, and I know what's wrong with your tractor.
Barbara, looking for something new.
Detective Susanna Abernathy, head detective.
Detective Eddie O. Detective and amateur gardener.
Once again, I'm Alfie Andrews, David's son, work at the diner. Now, in order for us to find a murderer, we need to roll this die. Sir, will you please kindly roll this die on the stage? 2. Great. Well, we have our town. We have our townspeople. We have the murderer. All we need is the victim.
It's a high schooler, you know? Just say.
Yeah, I got this. You never had the stomach for this kind of stuff, Eddie.
I got the stomach. I can look at it. It just makes me angry, you know?
Gunshot. One in the back, one in the head.
Seems kind of excessive.
Yeah. His father, David, was my high school sweetheart.
Yeah? You guys talk at all?
I mean, bump into each other from time to time. It's just odd to think about what could have been. It's probably better you're the one to talk to him.
Oh, yeah. I can do that. Count on me. I go, yeah, what?
Don't mess this up.
I'm not gonna mess it up. I got this.
This town can't handle, really can't handle something like this. 22 years old.
Got held back a lot.
That's a shame.
You know, it's like the ultimate wasted potential. You're so cool about this, so calm, you know?
I gotta be. I care about Melville. We're gonna solve this, Eddie. We're gonna figure out who did this because they're on the loose in our town. We don't know when they're gonna strike again. Gosh.
Diner's gonna be short staffed too. That's not like a major concern. It's,
Well, if you speak to the family, then I'll speak to the diner. Happy guy.
Probably gonna have to close this place down for at least a day or so, right? It's hot pink, you know, so you can.
Just wonder what he was doing back behind the diner.
He worked here.
Yeah, but the dumpsters are off to the side. The parking lot's out front.
I was probably meeting somebody, wasn't he?
Could have been.
Kathy, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? I knew something bad was going to happen, and it totally did. I'm sorry, this must be hard for you.
It is so hard for me. It's harder for David. He's just so upset.
So was he your stepson?
Well, I mean, pretty much. You know, David and I have been together forever. I mean, he hasn't proposed, so he wasn't technically my stepson, but you know, he felt just like a stepson. Anyway, you were right about the warnings. I mean, granted, you thought it was going to be aliens. It wasn't an
I'm
alien
not sure
situation.
that it's not. I'm not so sure that it's
Oh,
not. We don't know
please,
that.
Jenny.
We don't know that. We don't know that. Okay, gunshot wounds. You know what? If I was an alien and I wanted to kill someone and make it look like somebody who's human did it, that's what I would do.
You seem to know an awful lot about aliens.
Well, I didn't want to tell anyone this, Kathy, but I might have some personal experience with aliens. Why do you think I came to this town? To buy a tractor? No, because of the pyramid.
What's your personal experience with aliens?
I don't know if you're ready to hear it.
I am ready to hear it.
I don't think so.
You can trust me. I will not tell a soul.
I don't know. I mean, you're in the midst of grief for losing your kind of stepson, right?
But I am a very strong person. You can lay it all on me. What is your story?
When I was 15, I was at summer camp, all right? And I woke up because all the girls were sneaking off to go with the boys, and I wasn't invited to that, which was fine. So I went my own way, and I walked in the middle of the woods, right? And while I'm there, I see this light, but it's not like a flashlight, right? It's like it's coming from the ground and the top and the sky at the same time.
Like a panini press.
Yes.
Babs, I'll have the usual, please.
Adult milkshake.
Yes, please. It's 10 in the morning. I'm on my 15-minute break, and I'm going to stretch it out for 30 minutes, and today is the perfect Wednesday. It's sad and all, but it's not the worst thing to happen to the town. We're a farming town. It's seasonal, unless his death causes an early...
You know he was my nephew? People don't know that. I'm new here. They haven't figured it out.
I have no idea. I'm so sorry. That was great. So I was just saying, it's bad and it's terrible, but we're not a tourist town. It's not going to affect tractor sales. And if we're going to be honest,
Wow.
Melville's about tractors.
Seriously, this is like all you care about? Certain company factors?
No, of course, it's a downer.
Look, I moved here to like get away from this kind of stuff.
Where did you come from?
Chicago.
Well, it's super rare. Except for the stuff that happens around the pyramid, there's pretty much nothing interesting that goes on here. Tractor sales have been going up about 10 to 12% every year. It's a good place to be on a Wednesday or Thursday or...
Why would you come to the scene of a crime? Like, why are you here?
It's the only place I can go on my break.
Hey, David. I'm real sorry.
Just go home.
Hey, if you need help grading papers or whatever, in the meantime, I can...
It's kindergarten.
I quit after like 5th grade, man, so I don't really know all the curricula. Yeah. It's rough, you know?
I'm trying to spend all my time here.
Yeah, this stuff is good. Landscapes, and you got the cotton's glued right on there.
Yeah.
You must be good at it, man. You must be good at this. What's the kids like you, man? I wanted to have a kid.
Great.
Hey,
Listen, you don't have to be here. I know we were friends a while ago, but it doesn't matter.
yeah, look, maybe I don't know a lot about a lot of things, and maybe it seems like nothing matters right now, but I bet you that sometime something's gonna matter. You know?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm trying. I'm not, like I said, I don't have a psychology degree or anything. It's macaroni.
They shot him twice.
I know. Shit.
It must be somebody, and it must be somebody I know too. Well, it's not like there are many people in this
Don't
town.
blame yourself, man.
I'm not blaming myself.
Okay.
We weren't getting along. But he knows I loved him.
There you go. That's something.
Hey, Barbara, I'll have the usual. You know, you're the only one in this town that I know from my Chicago days. I know you're feeling this, right? Yeah, you know it. Just like Chicago, you changed a lot, man. You changed a lot. You know, you got all domesticated and shit. Good for you.
I'm just trying for something new, all right? It's just like the crime was out of control where I was living, and I just had to get out, and this is what I come home to. This is fucked up.
He was your nephew, right?
Yeah. I hadn't seen him in like, I don't know, like 10, 15 years.
That's rough. That is rough. Well, I mean, you sort of got out of the anarchist alien game to be more domestic, and maybe I was thinking, you know, if you get enough of that.
I was just doing that to get with Mikey Johnson.
That work out for you?
No.
I'm just saying, you know, looking for aliens is lonely without you, is what I'm saying. You wanted to come with me. Remember when we were just outside of Chicago and we rented an RV for the weekend and we went driving all the way to Area 51 and back in like 3 days?
That was fun.
It was crazy, right?
Really fun.
We didn't find anything that time, but we could find something now.
David, thank you for coming to the station and meeting me here under circumstances. I would have come to your home, just felt a little too intimate.
Thanks. I mean, so who did it?
We're working on it. Can I get you some water?
I'm fine.
I know this is hard.
Yeah.
I want you to know that this is something we're taking very seriously.
I hope. Yes.
We're working around the clock.
So why are you talking to me?
Okay. If you could just tell me a little bit more about Alfie. Tell me the last time you saw him.
Saw him a couple days before. He hadn't been coming home a ton.
Was that unusual behavior?
No. He's probably been hanging out with people I don't know.
Hey, Dad.
Hey. Did you sell everything?
What?
No. If you didn't sell all the drugs, let me know. At least you have to at least I have to tell it everybody.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Kathy's not here. You don't have to.
Drugs. I didn't see that coming.
He's always paranoid about our little operation. I didn't want to tell you this. Just selling marijuana.
Look, Dad, I know I'm bad at math and science and stuff, but I'm doing what I can to try and sell all the weed, but it's tough. It's really hard. People think I'm a narc.
The opposite of what you are.
I know, that's what I'm trying to tell them, but they don't understand.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I have to yell at them. I'm not a narc.
I know, I'm sorry. We just don't have any money.
Well, that's not my problem, Dad. It's not my problem at all. I mean, like, I'm doing what I can at the diner, right? And I can't sell drugs.
Okay.
I mean, why can't you do it?
I don't know teenagers. I know children.
What about your coworkers, Dad? Huh? I'm sure they probably want to light up every now and again. You come home, you're stressed all the time. I don't know why. You're a kindergarten teacher.
That's exactly why.
Sounds like there's a lot of tension there.
Yeah. This is a lot to come at you with.
It's important.
I just want to come clean about it. But I love my son.
David, we're going to find who did this. And this information is very important.
Babs! hey. You heard about?
Good to see you.
No, but it's like, hey, but it's like, but it is like good to see you. But okay, so work questions. I need to ask what you knew about the guy, about Alfred. And then like non-work questions, like what are you doing at 6?
Stop by.
Okay.
And I mean, I never told you this. Alfie was my nephew.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why he got the job. I mean, the kid was an idiot. So I was the only one that would hire him at the diner.
It was really nice. That's good. That's good of you. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's a simple kid that worked hard and.
Like I'm sorry, this seems super weird, but like I gotta do it because he was down here. When was the last time you saw him?
He was finishing up his shift. Yeah.
Whew. Boy, 8 hours sure can take a lot out of you, huh, NTP?
What? What did you say? What can take a lot out of you?
8 hours.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get used to it.
Well, I'll do anything, if it means I can get some money and.
I was working like 60 hours, 80 hours a week. All right?
Wow.
So.
I can't imagine working that much, but I'll do anything if it means that I can.
What do you want to do with your life, buddy? Are you gonna just stay here?
I thought about it. And I really like the town, and I love Dad, and I love Kathy, everybody here, but I want to make movies. Is that dumb? Like every Sunday, I got free, so I go and see a new movie, and no matter what it is, no matter what the reviews say, it's like watching magic, and I wanna be a part of that. I don't even care what it takes. I can I'll pull 8-hour shifts at the movies.
So that's gonna be like 15 or 20 hour shifts. Yeah, that'll be. I mean, making movies is great. I think I can put you in touch with some people.
You know people like in Hollywood?
Yeah, Chicago people go to Hollywood and make movies.
Don't tell my dad, okay? I don't want him to yell at me.
Are they doing that?
Yeah, a little bit. On account of I'm 22 and still living at home. I don't have a high school degree yet, but I'm doing what I can. But
You kind of remind me of my dad.
yeah, what was he like?
Just always bouncing around, not really any clear direction, but liked movies.
Wow.
Hey,
Probably where I get it from, huh?
hey, Mark. Mark. You got a low tire on the B57.
Classic P57.
Yeah, there's a leaky tire ones. I could fill it up for you if you want. I could do odd jobs around the yard.
Oh, I see. Odd jobs and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably rebuild this. I can't rebuild a transmission, but I could learn, man. I mean, I could learn. I could fill tires with air. I could do that.
Josh, I tried this 6 years ago.
This windshield's dirty.
Yeah, you're all enthusiastic.
Fuck, Mark! Jesus, what am I doing? Give me a chance! You wanna buy me weed?
No.
Well, then I have no more ways to make money. No one will give me a job, and
It takes more than 2 weeks of commitment. You come here, you can point out some problems. I bet you can even fix it. But if you're not here every day at 9 a.m., if you're not showing up every day, I can't count on you.
that's a lot to ask.
Well, that's the job. You should try harder and smell more, sell more, and smoke less. You reek, by the way.
Wow, this is the worst job interview I've had in a week.
Well, you shouldn't offer someone weed on a job.
We go back to 5th grade. I figured it would be cool. Be cool. No, it's fine.
All right, Kathy, we're almost up here. We're almost up here.
I can never go up too many times.
I know. Oh, and we are at the top of the pyramid. All the kids are gone, and look. Flask. You know, Kathy, you're kind of my best friend in this town. You know that?
That's awesome. Can I tell you something since you're my best friend?
Yeah. Can I tell you something first? Did you know that 1 out of 100 people have been abducted by aliens and don't even know it? Okay, now you.
I wonder if I'm one of the 100. That would explain so much.
I know I'm not. I mean, most people who get abducted are people who have really good things going in their life, you know, and it's kind of a disruption. I have no disruption. I've been open. I've been open for the universe to take me, and soon though.
Your time is coming, I'm sure.
I'm sure. I'm sure. You know, you gotta tell the universe that you're ready.
If I meet any aliens, I'll tell them to take you instead.
Really? That's a lot, Kathy.
So, David's been a little tense lately. I mean, he was tense before, and now he's extra tense.
I was gonna say, how can you tell the difference? Sorry, I know he just lost his son. That's not funny.
You know what's the worst? I don't even feel that bad.
It's not terrible.
You know, I was so nice to that kid. I was so nice to that kid. And then I thought, you know what? Next year he's going to graduate. We're going to be happy empty nesters. And then David will ask me to marry him. He didn't graduate that year. He didn't graduate the next year. That kid never left.
Hey, Kathy, I'm home. Good to see you. Oh. All right, I'm going to my room.
Hey! You know, I've been looking into summer camps.
Yeah?
There's some really good ones. In Alaska.
Alaska?
Yes!
Like what part? Like Anchorage, Fairbanks?
You know, far off in the wilderness.
Wow, cool.
I thought you might like it. You know, mountaineering and rappelling and all that wilderness stuff.
Oh, wow, that's super cool, but I don't know much about camping or anything like that, but
Look, when are you gonna leave? I'm sorry that's not nice to say, but I need some time with your dad. We're going through some stuff.
well, I kind of believe that Dad's been on edge, but I don't know, I haven't really thought about it too much.
Get it together, Alf. Grow up.
Come on, Kathy, be cool, huh?
No, it's not good to be the cool step-parent, and I'm not even your step-parent anyway.
Such bullshit. First you, Dad, then you. I feel like
Look, you
you're
have
forcing
3
me out.
months, and then you need to get out.
Did you talk to?
Yeah, so I haven't told anyone about that, because of course it doesn't look very good.
I mean, you got every right to tell the kid to grow up and everything, but
I think so. It was just a little tough love, that's all it was.
Hey, Babs. Did I get anything? How are you?
How are you?
About as to be expected. I feel terrible. Thank you. Did you know about our...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he would talk about it. It was really stressing him out.
That's not what I wanted to hear. I mean, wasn't a bad dad. I just have a lot of pressure. I make nothing. I happen to know some people from Philadelphia who would ship me some product. It just, the opportunity fell in my lap. And I've got Kathy who wants to marry me. thinks I don't know that she wants a ring. She's the least subtle person I've ever met.
Why not, like, either end it with her or propose? Why are you just being an ass about it?
I don't know. I wish I didn't come here.
It's tough love. What are sisters for? You're fucking up your life. You're becoming like Dad. And your
Christ.
son looked just like him. You know, I didn't even cry when Dad died.
I know, you were like a ghoul. No offense.
That's what brothers are for.
I don't know. I just thought that I could make a little bit of money and then it just went a little bit
I
far.
don't care. David,
I feel bad now. He's dead now, and the entire history of his 22 years is stained. Everything leads up to all my mistakes.
It was
I
just
don't know.
weed. It didn't have anything to do with why he's dead.
I don't know. Maybe
Unless it
maybe
did.
Joshua, I'm
it
in the
did.
market for bushwhacker, it appears.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well we got the B57, and this one is the T2000. And here's the AB4. I'll get your job done, maybe you want the T2000.
Joshua!
What?
Josh doesn't work here.
Oh.
But proceed. Maybe if you're doing a good job.
Oh yeah, okay, you don't want the B57 because the tires are shit. So your choices are here, you're doing winter crops, soybeans.
To be honest, I just wanted to talk to you.
Oh! Can't do anything!
You're not hired.
Lost your job.
Lost another one.
Thought I could come help you out, make a sale. Also just been worried about you. Worried about David. And you're close with the family.
Yeah, I try to be.
It's a small town.
Yeah.
Have you checked in with him?
Yeah, I've talked to David, he didn't really want to talk that much, so. Look, let me get this out there. I had competing business interests with this kid. We both sold pot.
You're in on the drug scene too.
Yeah. I assume that's not what this is about, so yeah, that's.
Joshua, wish you could just keep a job, not resort to these things. You can't keep telling me this stuff. I work for the police.
Why, I thought you'd be cool.
So have you seen Alfie around?
I saw him, yeah. I saw him at the high school. I think it was the day he died, maybe. Hey.
Oh, hey, Joe. Hush. So, no, you can't. I need to sell that.
I need to sell it, man.
You have no idea what my dad will do to me.
You have no idea what it's like to have no marketable skills.
That's not true. Why are you doing this? You can't just.
I wish I had your life, man. High school forever.
You know, it's not as great as all that, A lot of people say stuff behind your back, and you have to kind of just smile through it.
People say stuff behind my back, too.
I know.
They think I'm... What? What do they say?
They say that he's like a grown-up version of Alfie. Boy, it makes me feel like crud.
So as you can see, everybody's fucking piling on Josh this week.
Well, isn't that great, Josh? Such a great role model for the youth in our town.
Hey, Barbara! Barbara, wake up!
Jesus Christ, Jen. What?
Hey! Hey! Hey, it's me! It's me, Jen!
Yeah, I see you.
I might be a little drunk right now. Let me in! Let me in!
What do you want?
Jen, you know that I didn't come to this town for this pyramid. I came to this town for you. I came to this town for you, Barbara.
Jen.
I love you, Barbara. You didn't know that. I'm gonna tell everyone. If you don't let me in, I'm gonna tell everyone what I did for you. I'm gonna tell everyone what I did for you.
Don't.
I will. I'm gonna tell them right now. Let's let me in. They'll say, "Oh, they think that your dad died from an accident, but he didn't die from an accident. He got killed by the UFO lady." I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that.
You get in
You better
here.
let me in. Oh, you let me in. Good. Okay. I haven't told anyone, you know. I haven't told anyone. But I would have thought you would have called me or something. I mean, that's kind of an act of love. You know, you don't do that for your pal. You don't kill your pal's dad. You know? You don't do that. I might need a glass of water. And I'm going to sit down. It's just, I did this nice thing for you, and you...
I didn't ask you to do that.
But it was, you knew I did it for you. You know I did it for
I
you.
told you I don't love you.
Oh.
You're a great friend. Okay? I only came back here because of David and Alfie, all right? I wish you weren't here.
Well, maybe I need to do something else for you.
David, I made your favorite. It's eggplant parmesan.
Thank you.
I hope the candles aren't too much. I just like the way they dance on the walls with all the bouquets that people brought.
You never stop.
Do you like some wine?
Sure.
Fabulous. I got a nice kind.
I don't know the difference between good wine and bad wine. It's fine.
And I made devil's food for dessert. Because I know you like devil's food. And then I thought we could go to bed early. We could just watch something quiet on Netflix, cuddle up a little bit.
We haven't had a conversation in a week. And I'd argue we haven't had a conversation in a year.
Well, that is not because I have not tried, David. I have initiated many conversations with you. It's the one thing that I am truly good at. Jennifer thinks that she was almost abducted by aliens.
What?
I wasn't supposed to tell anyone, but it's too good of a story not to share. And you won't tell anyone. She thinks that she was almost abducted by aliens when she was 11.
She's a crazy person.
She's a very kind person.
Why are we together? I'm not trying to be cruel right now.
I was just telling you that story to try to get your mind off things. It wasn't because I really thought it was relevant.
Why are we together? Why have we been together? It seems like you're more focused on being married than you are about...
That is not true, David. I love you.
Do you?
I love you so much. I don't know how many other ways to try to let you know that.
It seems you're focused on wine and eggplant parmesan and creating something that looks functional. You don't know everything that happens. You don't know what is happening in this house.
In most places, when you make a nice meal for someone and spend all day preparing it, it is a demonstrable show of love.
When your son gets killed, and then all that your partner does is bake shit and make parmesan and pick nice wines when you should know that they don't care about wine.
Look, I know you're unhappy because Susanna broke up with you, and you can't let that go. And I have been nothing but wonderful to you for 10 years of my life, David.
I've always loved her more. I'm sorry. This has had to happen at some point. I mean,
Things like this can bring people together.
this is what kind of fucked up thing is that to say? You're really that desperate to make this
Don't
work?
say that to me. That is an unkind thing. I don't deserve that.
I don't deserve this. We both deserve better than this. You never liked my kid. You hated him. Say it, you hated him. You wished that he would, you never clear your browser history. Fucking Alaska bullshit, Sojourn, whatever. I know that you didn't want him here. And I don't think you wanted this house. I don't think you wanted to live here. I just think that you want somebody. And I don't want somebody.
Eddie, we've made it this far.
Did we? You know, I feel like nothing's adding up. There's a lot of people selling weed.
In pill form, apparently.
Pill form?
Lots of pills going around.
What is this, like K3, you know?
Oh.
K2 is an artificial form of weed. Did it from like, you know, like cop work, not like personal.
Okay.
Yeah, just to be
Great.
clear. I grow regular herbs, you know. Do you want some basil? I have basil. Sorry, I'm getting off track because I'm really nervous because I don't have anything.
Right, we'll go back to the gardening later. Alfie, good kid. Body found behind Hillville Luncheonette.
Good kid, bad student.
Not a great student, nice guy, interested in movies. Think we need help?
Yeah.
You, sir. Could you state your name for the record?
Thomas Harris.
Thomas Harris.
Thomas Harris. And could you please let us know who you think may have committed this crime this evening?
I had suspicions of Barb.
Barb, seriously? Oh. Don't influence. Barb, thank you, sir.
How about you? You know, we need a second opinion. Who do you think could have done it?
Name, please, for the record.
Name, sorry, name. Sarah, last name? What?
Lie back.
Lie back. Thank you. Who do you think could have done it?
I think it was his father.
His father, David?
Okay,
Mr. Herman? Thank you.
thank you.
Hey, David. Wanted to leave Barb, but she sent me over here instead, so here we are.
What do you want?
Look, we got some news that, you know, you were making your son sell weed, you were unhinged, you were having fights.
Does Kathy talk to you?
Yeah, look, we talked to a lot of people, okay? If you're innocent in this, we need something.
last time I saw him was that morning. We were both getting ready to go to school. Hey.
Hey.
I'm sorry I yelled at you the other day.
That's okay. It's okay, Dad. I'm sorry too.
So, please, let's just give it a rest for a little while. I mean, I haven't had enough to contend with your stepmother, whatever she is.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Kathy, Dad.
Neither am I. I think we need to, I'm just waiting for the right time.
How come you ever talk about Mom?
What's there to say?
You never talk about her. I don't even know who she is. Every time I talk about her, Dad, you just change the subject. Honestly, the only
Want
person.
some Pop-Tarts? His mother's a long story.
Well, that's all we need to know for now. And can I recommend? A lot easier to grow than weed. Succulents. It's nice.
Like little cacti?
Yeah.
Thanks.
What do you know, Babs? It's time to tell me everything. This isn't a joke. Young boy's life is gone. I can't
Do you know what it's like to be the only one in your family that's not a total fuck up? I just couldn't see him throw his life away.
Hey, good news. I got a call back from Mr. Stevenson, the guy that you set me up with, and I got a bus ticket to Chicago. I'm leaving on Monday, and I just wanted to say thank you. You know, you treat me more like family than my own dad does.
I look just like him.
Are you okay?
Hey, help me take out this trash, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Like last thing you get to do, right?
Yeah.
Shit out.
That's right. Yeah, I'm really gonna miss being here. But you know, on Monday, don't tell my dad where I went, okay? I think I'd be for the best.
You're ruining your life. You've already ruined your life.
I'm not. You're helping me out. It's
Making movies? Really? You really think that's going to set you up? Nobody succeeds in that, okay?
You're the one who did
You gotta go to college? You gotta get a real job, all right?
Jesus, you're just like my dad and Kathy. You're just as bad. Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving this town. I'm not looking back. And you know what? You'll never see me again.
Good.